Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. We're out at the range today with a Gen 5 Glock 26. Stay tuned. So this is not my first rodeo with the baby Glock. If you go way back in Nerd Gun South history, like 2 years ago, I did some videos with a Glock 26 Gen 3 or Gen 4 gun that I own. And, you know, I enjoyed the gun. It serves a really good purpose. It has a higher capacity than your single stack guns. Out of the box, these they come with 10-round magazines. But I never had the confidence that I did with my 19. And so ultimately, I ended up not carrying it. I had the trouble with all the same trouble with the 26 that I had with all the Gen 3 and Gen 4 guns, and that's that I have smaller hands. And now I know, every time I say that, somebody posts, "You don't have small hands." Folks, find a way to measure it. They are small. And I have trouble getting my finger around properly on the trigger with the Gen 3 and Gen 4 guns because of the finger grooves is really what that comes down to. So I ended up trading that gun away because I was never carrying it, and I'm not a gun collector, I'm a gun shooter, so I traded it away and bought something else. Since they've come out with the Gen 5 model, I've been so impressed with my 19 that I thought, man, I'm gonna try the 26 again. So we've been out shooting it today, and I like it. I like it a lot. I'm much more confident with this Gen 5 26 than I was the earlier models. Let's take a look. The only modification I've made to this gun so far is putting the Trijicon HD sights on it. That's the sight picture I prefer. You can get the Gen 5 Glocks with the Mariglow sights that have almost this identical sight picture. Ricky, you got your, did you get your 19 with the Mariglow sights? Is that the one you got here? Hold on, I'm flagging Ricky down. He's got that Mariglow sight set, and we'll get you close-up pictures too, but here's his 19. And you could see, I mean, it's nearly identical sight picture. How much more did you pay for that?
It was $629.
$629. So $559's the map on these, right?
With standard sights.
Yeah. So with standard sights, the squared out plastic sights. $559, I think, is the map. For $629, you're actually getting a deal on the Mariglow sights. This set of Amerigo sights, the H317s, I think are 80, 90 bucks. So you're saving probably 20 on that deal, just getting them on the Glock. All right, Bubba. Take your gun. Everybody thank Ricky. Thanks, Ricky, for stopping by. I didn't do that with this gun. I went ahead and just got the plastic sights because I had a set of HDs that I could go harvest from another range gun, and so I did that. I will end up putting Talon grips on this. I put them on all my guns. The trigger on these Gen 5 guns I don't think it really needs anything done to them. Typically, I show this to my buddy Glenn, and then there's trigger work done on it. He takes it apart and goes like that and hands it back to me. So, sometimes it'll probably end up with a 4.5 pound trigger from Glenn. Yeah, I think that last one he did was about 4.5 pounds. It's a nice upgrade to the trigger, but honestly, these Gen 5 Glocks, you don't need it. They shoot great. So, of course, this has the recessed barrel crown, and their accurized targety thingamajig they redid their rifling and accurized it. I don't know what. We don't know. What do they call it? But generally speaking, every one of these that we've shot, we found that they are actually much more accurate. So whatever Glock, whatever you're doing to the barrels, keep doing it. Whatever you call it. It does have your slide release is ambidextrous, so it's on both sides. Works really well. Internally, it will remind you of a Glock 43, just like all these Gen 5 guns do. Now, the other knock, and it's gonna, I'm gonna have the Talon grip video. I'll do a follow-up on that because I love doing the Talon grip videos. I think it makes such a huge difference that I like to focus on that difference in a single video. The other problem I had with the 26 was the extended magazine conundrum. So what's really typical with these baby Glocks is to get a 2-round extension, and I think I got it was a Pierce extension, and you can get them I think all the way up, so you can put like a Glock 19 mag in here and actually have an extension on it. And what happens is you end up getting 2 pieces of plastic meat right here. And with the earlier generation 26, it would pinch my finger when I shot. Now, I was down at Rock City Guns and I picked one of these out of the cabinet and borrowed Alex's Magpul 12-round magazine and flopped it on there. And I've shot his. He has a Gen 4 26 and it pinches my finger. However, with this 26, I put the magazine in and could bang on the bottom of that magazine, and I wasn't getting a finger pinch. I think that has to do with not having the finger grooves there. So Ricky's pointing out over there. He's going like that at me. Let me see that thing. And what he's trying to say is, you notice how the 19 and the 17 does this too, right? Yeah. It's got like his headset. It's like Ricky the Rabbit. It has that cutout here, which gives you the magazines are different, right? They got a lip out there to help you with magazine changes and extraction. I use what's the flanged mags that I use?
Vickers Tactical.
Yeah, Vickers Tactical mag. So I don't really do a magazine change like that, but a lot of people are liking that feature as well. The 26 doesn't have that. It's got I think that looks identical to the original 26. Yeah. So, but no finger grooves. So, I have the 12-round mag on order from Botac. When it gets here, I will try that out, see what my pinch factor is, and report back. So there you go, folks. The Gen 5 Glock 26, the baby Glock, 10-round capacity. Really looking forward to it for summer carry. All right, folks, always remember anyone can shoot and have fun. We'll see you next time.